my name is Samantha. I'm the owner of ActiviTeach. If you are a special education teacher, make sure you click the subscribe button down below for more teaching tips, lesson ideas, resource ideas, things like that. All right, let's get into our video. Today we are going to be talking about the simplest way to make your IEP meetings less stressful as a first-year teacher. This is something that I wish that I knew when I was a first-year teacher. When I was a first-year special education teacher, I was a high school teacher and I worked in a really big district. There were a lot of other special education teachers in my building, and they were the most fabulous teachers I've ever met. They really took me under their wing, and I'm really grateful for everything they did for me. But when IEPs came along, I was just constantly stressed, and I was just overwhelmed. What I was trying to do was copy what all of these amazing teachers were doing. They had so many different great ideas that they did within their IEP meetings. Like, they had outlines for their IEPs, they had ideas to involve the students, they had ideas to involve the parents. They just did such a fabulous job that I was trying to do it all just like them. It took me literally days to prepare for my IEP meetings. Then my husband's job made us move to a completely different state, and I got a completely different job. It was more of a resource type job at the elementary level. So at this school, I really observed what the other special education teachers were doing. I asked questions to try to learn more. And something that they did that was completely different than the school that I was just at is the teachers just simply printed off the IEPs and read the IEPs. So I just kept thinking to myself, like, duh, why don't I just do that? Why was I making my life so much more complicated? You know, I really learned that once you gain more experience being a teacher and build your confidence in IEP meetings, then you can add in all the great things that should be in IEP meetings, like involving the students, having an outline, having better ways to get the parents involved, etc., things like that. So what I really learned is that as a first-year teacher, keep it simple. You have so many other things going on as a special education teachers, you shouldn't stress so much about the IEP meetings. So my number one tip for keeping IEP meetings simple is to just print off the IEP draft that you wrote, print off a copy for every single person that is going to be in your at your IEP meeting, and then make sure that you write draft at the top or all over the IEP meeting so it is clear that this is an edible document. Before the meeting, you can go through the whole IEP, and on your copy, just highlight the most important things on each page. So of course, you should always go over the cover photo and have the parents make sure that all of the contact information and the student information is correct. And then after that, just make sure that you are hitting the goals that you came up with, and always ask for parent input if they have any other ideas. Depending on the parent, they might want you to completely change the IEP, which is fine because this is all a team decision. Other things that should be highlighted in your IEP draft for your eyes only are the accommodations, the modifications, the goals, the services that you will be providing, the living, learning, and working section, what students' plans are for after high school so that you can have a discussion with the IEP team about that. So overall, really what I learned is, at least your first year, just keep it simple until you have time to build some confidence and not be stressed about everything. Make sure that parents feel really involved in the IEP process because it is a team decision, and best practice for writing IEPs, I guess every district is different, but the best practice is to not write the IEP beforehand. As special education teachers, we know that that's not always what happens. So just do your best and keep it simple. Make sure your parents feel really involved, and make sure that they are also a part of this process, and make sure that their opinions are heard. So I hope this video really helped you guys. I wish that I was given this simple advice that maybe it's common sense and maybe I'm just wrong about it all. I hope this video really helped you, and if you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel to get other teaching ideas, resources, IEP tips. You can also follow me on Instagram. I have a Facebook page. I also have a Facebook group, and it's called Special Education Life Skills Math if you're interested. Thanks for watching. Happy teaching.